Hello, my name is Charnay and today I'm going to teach you how to make tuna fish sandwiches. So the first thing you're going to want to get are your ingredients. You're going to want some bread, some celery, an onion, obviously tuna fish, and some Ritz crackers, as well as some Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, depending on what you like. I prefer Miracle Whip. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and open up your tuna fish, and just grab yourself a little can opener, open it on up, and something that, you can get your tuna fish in oil or in water. I prefer water because it's much healthier. I think it also holds the taste a lot better. So what you're going to do is pour your juice out. If you have any animals, you can always save it for your animals. They love it, if, a little bit on top of their cat food or their dog food. They think it's delicious. So then you're going to put that into your bowl and hold on to your can because you're going to use it again. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Then next you're going to want to cut up your onion. And onions always hurt my eyes. They probably hurt yours too. What you can do to kind of alleviate that is to run it under some cold water, and that always seems to help alleviate the fumes hurting your eyes. I'm not sure why that is, but it's quite wonderful. So just kind of cut up, you can cut up about a half a cup of onion. If you don't like quite as strong onion, a quarter cup is fine. So you just, slice it on up right here. And we'll just go ahead and measure out a half a cup. And you can slice it as big or as small as you want it. This is a recipe that really caters to your individual taste. So you're going to put that in with your tuna fish, and you can get rid of your stuff as you go. Throw mine in my garbage over here. And then you're going to want to cut up a couple stalks of celery. I like to use 2 to 3 stalks of fresh celery. You're going to want to wash it first, of course. And we'll just go ahead and I cut off the top and the bottom, to save from the icky, gross parts. And so you're just going to cut those up. We'll just use 2 pieces for right now. The other thing to remember is that you can always double this recipe up. So, use 2 cans of tuna, use a whole cup of onions, or a half cup, a couple more stalks of celery, really to how you like the taste is what I encourage people to do here. So we aren't going to measure these out, we're just going to add the 2 stalks. And, you can get rid of your waste. Now the next thing is your Miracle Whip. And can't get this open. Going to grab myself a spoon, I forgot. Okay, I am back with my spoon. And you're going to add about a half a cup of Miracle Whip. If you want to use regular mayonnaise, like I said, that's okay. So you're just going to kind of spoon it in there, measure it out. And then you mix that into your tuna fish, your onion, and your celery. If you want, you can add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, about probably an 1/8 tablespoon of each. You're going to mix that all up. Now for the fun part, depending on if you like your tuna fish crunchy, a little bit, tasty, you can take some Ritz crackers, or if you like saltines, that's also okay. Now lay some out on your cutting board, take your tuna fish can, and just crunch them on up. You just kind of crunch them just like that, as many or as little as you'd like. You add those to your tuna fish. We've got quite a mess here, but that's okay. We can clean up when we're done eating, or before we eat. You can throw this in the fridge, and it'll last as long as you want. Well, for a couple hours, of course. So then you just take out your bread. Go ahead and spoon some some tuna fish on there. And there's a couple of things you can do to really pizzazz up this recipe. The first thing you can do is add some sprouts. You can also add some mustard, or you can add some cheese and go ahead and make a tuna melt, which is also very delicious. You just kind of grill it up for about, a couple minutes on each side so it's nice and brown. And so when you're done, you cut in half. Go ahead and serve on a plate. You can also have some chips and some juice, and enjoy.